Here I have a Sony Blu-ray DVD player here, and it seems to not be reading. So I have a Blu-ray DVD, and I'll be putting it in and seeing what's going on here. So you may be having the same issue that sometimes your CDs play, sometimes it doesn't. And I'll be going over all the steps that you can use to fix the issue. The first thing you want to see is make sure your HDMI cable is working. So if you have a no signal, then you may want to replace your HDMI. But if you're getting the main screen when you have it plugged in, then we can go to the next step. So this would be the main screen. So you want to see that first. And then when we put in the CD, if it doesn't read the CD or it can't detect it, then we can go into the next steps. If you can't detect it, just double check that your CD is a newer, it's not scratched CD. Use the newest one you have just to verify it's not the CD issue. You can also clean the CD. If your CD is new, then we probably need to open up and clean the laser head inside or replace the laser head. So on this one, it has some side brackets that come off. There's two screws at the back, and then it slides out to the back, and then there's a screw inside, and it's the same thing on the other side of this machine. And then with those screws off, the top case will come by pushing it out. So usually you just take off the screws that you can identify to figure it out on your make and model until you get the top off. When you have the top off, there'll be more screws that you take off the panel, and then you'll see that the CD player's on, in this case it's on the left hand side. So I'm just taking it apart. There's quite a few screws there, and there'll be 4 screws onto the main part because we need to take off the metal top there so that we can have a look at the laser. So I have it apart there. Now I just have to take off the metal bracket that covers the CD drive. And you could replace this whole CD drive just by ordering the part number there if you looked online, if you still have issues. But I'm just going to be cleaning it because you can get it working without just replacing the whole drive there. So in this one, I got the plastic case. You just remove the screws and then push it up. And there we go. We can see the laser disc inside. There is a ribbon cable, so you can flip up the black tab and disconnect the ribbon cable. Sometimes there's a loose connection. Just make sure everything's good. On the older models, there's actually 2 screws on the laser head that you can adjust to fix the situation, because over time the laser becomes weaker, and so you can adjust the 2 screws to make the laser a little bit brighter and so that it can read the CDs. This one doesn't have that option, but we can clean the laser head because if there's any dust in there, it won't read. So I'm just using a Q-tip and isopropyl alcohol. Get the 95% isopropyl alcohol so that it evaporates, not the lower one. And this will make sure that this laser head can read, see more clearly by reflecting the light off of the surface of the CD. With that done, everything else looks fine. So we can reassemble the laser disc, and then we'll see if it works. Again, if this solution doesn't work, you may want to think about replacing the laser head. You can probably order them online depending on your make and model of Blu-ray device there. So I'm just putting everything back together and just putting the screws the same way that you took them off. And
seems to be working.
There we go.
Here. Got it on
it's I put in the CD and it started working, so that's good. We can see that it's playing the DVD there, the Blu-ray, and that's your fix. So if it's not working, try to clean the laser head, and all the best of luck. If you enjoy electronics, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.